Paul Pasulka, IB Masters Learning Center at ibmasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 5, Section 2, number 38, which reads, at this point, the writer is considering adding the following sentence. In 1954, Edward R. Murrow, Fred Friendly, produced episodes of the CBS television show See It Now that contributed to the end of U.S. Senator Joseph McCarthy's anti-communist witch hunts. Should the writer make this addition here? So, when you see this question, should the writer make this addition here, usually what you got to consider is the context of the paragraph. Make sure it fits within the paragraph. Also, check the transition before, check the transition after. The transitions have to be good as well. And then, lastly, you want to be flexible. So sometimes you get it in your head that it's yes, it should be there, but the explanations don't work. If they don't work, consider the no answers. Sometimes you're thinking it's no, check the explanations. If they don't work, consider the yes answers. Let's go to the paragraph itself. We're not going to do any scrolling here because we don't need to. To get the context with the first line up top, the exposure by Washington Post reporters Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein of government misconduct and Watergate scandal resulted in the resignation of President Richard Nixon in 1974. So it's talking about investigative journalists. They're important in big cases here in 1974. More recently, Seymour Hersh reported for the New Yorker in 2004, helped publicize the mistreatment of Iraqi prisoners by U.S. personnel by Abu Ghraib during the Iraq War. Again, high-profile case, 2004, investigative journalism. Then we've got, in 1954, Edward R. Murrow and Fred Friendly produced episodes of the CBS television show See It Now that contributed to the end of U.S. Senator Joseph McCarthy's anti-communist witch hunts. And then after we get, in these and other cases, exposure to reporters have served as an important blockade or scolding of malfeasance, which is not the correct answer there, but we're not looking at 39 right now. So, what do we got? You got to pay careful attention to dates. Dates are really underrated. They're often overlooked, and they're very commonly the difference between the right and the wrong. Notice the progression here. We've got 1974, we've got 2004, and then the proposed insert is 1954. It's out of date. Big SAT word for that is anachronism. Maybe it was more common on the test between 2005 and 2016. Not as common anymore, but an anachronism is something either out of time order or not in the right time period. This is out of time order. That's an anachronism. The other thing is, this is talking about Washington Post, newspaper, New Yorker. That's also a printed publication where investigative journalists traditionally work, and that's what the larger passage is about. Investigative journalists working for print. And in the insert, we've got 1954, and we've got a CBS television show. So it seems like it looks like it's going to be a no answer. So when we look to the no answers, because we've got a TV show versus print journalism, answer choice C, no, because it gives an example that is both chronologically and substantively out of place in the paragraph. Is it chronologically out of place? Yes. It goes 1974, 2004, 1954. Is it substantively out of place? In other words, the substance is out of place. It goes newspaper, newspaper, and then magazine. They're both print journalists. And then we've got a television show. So it looks like the substance is out of place in the paragraph as well. Let's look at another, so it looks like that's going to be our correct answer. Let's look at also answer choice D. No, because it provides an example that is inconsistent with the passage's definition of investigative journalism. It looks like we hit the nail on the head with answer choice C. We'd have to go back and look through the rest of the passage for that. That turns out not to be the correct answer. And it is no answer, not a yes answer. If we look at the yes answers, yes, because it helps clarify the passage's main focus on investigations of political corruption. No, it's just another example. And then answer choice B, yes, because it offers an important counterpoint to the other cases previously described in the paragraph. Not a counterpoint. I mean, it is another example to emphasize the importance of investigative journalists. But again, it's out of time order, chronologically, anachronism, and it's TV show instead of print journalism. So that's substantively out of place as well. To see the short video, check us out on TikTok on Ivy Masters Learning Center. And thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. And if there's any video you'd like to see shot on any PSAT, SAT, or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Have a great day, everybody.